This video is brought to you by Legacy Gaming Company. Check them out on Facebook, link in the description. And if you're in the New York, Syracuse area, drop by and check out the store. Whether it's just to drop it and play some Magic or purchase some cards, you're bound to find what you're looking for. What?
Hey guys, just running back here. This week, by popular request, I have another learning video. This one's learning red deck wins. So, yeah, let's get to it. Shuffling up real quick here. Alright, good enough. Draw. This one's a little bit different than Wolf Run. I'm not gonna, like Wolf Run, I can go, like, I played it out until I got to like a Titan, because that's usually when, you know, once you have the Titan out, you have good board presence and you're set to go usually, or, you know, the game's underway. This one I can't really do that because you don't really know, okay, once I get this card out, I'm good. So this one is going to be a little bit different. The way I analyze the cards is going to be a little bit different. I'm probably just going to analyze that hand, look at the next like 4 or 5 cards, and then analyze from there, and that's it. I'm not going to really play it out because it's kind of hard to tell, you know, how the game's going to play out with a red hand. So let's see, we have 2 lands, or 1 drop, 2 drops. What else we got? That and that. Alright, so I would definitely keep this hand. It's a pretty sick hand. Got the 2 lands, which is good enough for a red deck. You don't really, I mean, 3. Preferably, what I would probably prefer would be. Actually, no. I think this is good. I mean, as long as I draw some lands, I'm good. So turn 1, you have the land, Stormcloak Noble. That's how you're starting off. You're going into one of these 2. That's actually a tough choice. Probably what I would do is the Shrine. So, and then the Stormblood Berserker. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I would go this. Next turn, you swing with him, get a damage through, bring out him. He's a 3/3 unblockable, and that's 2 creatures. And then the next turn, you bring out the Shrine. I mean, and then you have your defense or offensive Arc Trail. You know, clear the way for yourself. And where you're going is into the Koth. So this is actually a pretty sick hand. I would love to keep this. So Stormcloak Noble, Stormblood Berserker, Shrine, Arc Trail whenever you need it, with that wherever, and then you're ending up into a Koth. So it's a nice, easy flow here. We're going to look at the next, let's see, 1, 2, I'll keep these in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next 4 cards is land, so that's pretty good. Some more removal, Incinerate, that's really good. Another creature, which isn't bad. Goblin Arsonist, he's really good because he's guaranteed 1 damage always until he's dead, and then another, your 4th land for your Koth on turn 4. So that's pretty sick. You will have your Koth out on turn. What is that? Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Okay, no, you won't have him until turn 5, but that's okay because you're probably not going to want him out on turn 4 anyways. So that's this hand. I think this is definitely a very, very good hand. Definitely keep this hand. So you have your removal, 2 removal spells, which is pretty good. And if they're not removal, then to clear the way for yourself, then they're just burned to finish them off. Because this is going to be a very, very fast hand, I believe. With him getting bigger and him always getting through. This eventually popping for a good amount of damage, that hitting the person, and then this hitting the person as well if you need to. And then Koth is just ridiculous. So that's a very good hand. Definitely keep this hand. And we will move on to the next one. And let's get this try hand number 2. 2, 3, 2. Alright. Well, that was fast. Yeah. So we have 1 land, 2 Stormcloak Nobles, 2 Shrines of Burning Rage, and a Brimstone Valley. Gee. I know how tempting this looks because you have the 3 1-drops, you have a 2-drop and a 3-drop. You're like, hey, if I draw some lands, I'm good. Me, I probably would not keep this. I've always, even with red decks, I don't keep one land hands ever, because every time I do, I get punished for it. I would never keep a one-landed hand ever. The only time I keep one land hand is when I mulligan down to 6, and then if it's one land there, then I'll keep that. But I never keep a one land 7 mana hand, because it's usually bad news. We'll look at what we drew. Second land, Arc Trail. So I don't know. It kind of would have worked out a little bit. I mean, it would have played out as land, Strongcrook Noble. Drew a second land, probably Shrine. Drew him, swing, Shrine gets a counter, play Stormwood Berserker, Shrine gets another counter. Draw Art Trail. Probably burn and clear the way. Shrine gets 2 counters from that. Swing with my dudes. Next turn, Shrine gets a counter. Draw the 4th land. Swing. If a creature dies, Brimstone Volley him. Alright, so, I mean, this would be an actual decent thing to keep. Or would have been a good thing to keep because of what we drew. But it's very, very risky. My theory is I never keep a one land hand ever. Unless it's down to 6, mulligan down to 6. But this is, I guess it's decent for you guys to see that even a terrible hand that looks like it can turn out to be a decent hand. This, I mean, you never know if this would have been decent the way I walked through it with what the opponent was playing. But in our heads, this actually played out pretty decently. If I do eliminate a lot of the stuff that you have on the field, I mean, you could play Grim Lavamancer and then start burning them for 2 or eliminating their creatures for 2. So you have that too as well. You have a second Shrine if you needed it. It played out very, very well. Oops, sorry. But it's very, 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 very risky. So let's see what we would have got if we mulligan down to 6. And see how that would have, if that would have been any better. Alright. Just shuffled up. Let's see what we got now if we mulligan to 6 instead of keeping that hand. Alrighty, well, not a whole heck of a lot better. So, this situation, mulligan down to 6. I mean, you got the 2 land, the Stormwood Berserker, Volt Charge can be very, very good with Shrine, so I mean that's tempting to keep. But I guess I'd probably keep this. Just because I mull down to 6. If you mull down to 5, you never know. Let's see what we draw. Alright, well, this isn't, it's okay, it's not decent. I actually think our first hand would have been a little bit better, just because of the way it plays out. It's it had a nice flow to it, of what we played and stuff. This kind of doesn't, because, I mean, turn 1 land, nothing. Turn 2 land. I mean, you could drop him, but he's just going to be a 1/1 unblockable by 1 creature. It's not that good. It's about better if you can get Bloodthirst. So I'll probably play Shrine. Next turn, draw Arc Trail. Play another land. It's 2. Or it's 3. Well, let's see. Turn 1 that. Draw this. Next turn. Turn 2, draw Arc Trail, play Shrine. Turn 3, draw another Arc Trail, play a 3rd land. You then, I don't know. I guess then I would play him for blockers or whatever. Then turn 4, draw this, and you can start. Actually, no, I wouldn't. So, because I know I have the 2 Volt Charges, so on the turn that I said I play this, I would just tap the 3 to Volt Charge whatever they have, or Volt Charge them in the face if they're not having anything threatening. That gives Shrine 2 counters. It's a total of 3 that turn. That's really good. Next turn, you draw the 4th land. You use 2 of that to Arc Trail, either creatures or player. You do at least 1 or the 2 damage to the player. That way, activating Bloodthirst, and then use the other 2 mana to drop the Stormwood Berserker. So that's, I mean, that way, this actually works out pretty well. It's a little slow in the very first 2 or 3 turns, but it plays out pretty well. And then we draw some lands. But then we draw a few more lands, but then we draw a Phoenix and a Koth. So it's a little bit slow, but it's a little bit more powerful than some red hands. Some red hands are very fast, but there are lots of low damage. This is going to have quite a big chunk of damage, because 2 Volt Charges make this shrine very big, very fast. Because it's in 2 turns in a row, it's going to go up 3 each, and then the next turn you're going to play. It's going to play another 3, because you're going to play the one from the original, then this, the Archer is going to give it 1, and then Stormbolt Berserker is going to give it another. So it's going to go up 9 in 3 turns. That's going to be freaking crazy good. So, I mean, if you hit them in the face with these 2, that's going to bring them down to 14. 2 from that, 12. Hit them with once for that, that's going to bring them down to 9, and then boom, Shrine blows up. I mean, that's not even counting the turn or 2 when Shrine was just sitting there. So Shrine's going to be even better. So even if you don't get, like, one of these damage in, I mean, you play the Koth that one turn, or the Phoenix for the other turn, that's going to finish him off, then it'll bring him down to enough where the Shrine can finish him off, even if you don't get his damage through. So that's pretty sick. This actually is a pretty good hand, so this actually worked out. A mulligan worked out pretty well. Whether like this hand or the first hand better, I don't know. It depends on the deck. If I'm going against another fast deck, I want the first hand. If I'm going against a more slower type of deck, like a ramp deck or something, this would actually probably work out a little bit better. Because, I mean, it's a little bit more powerful and not as risky as well. So that's that. Let's move on to our third hand. Alright guys, while we're shuffling here, got a little idea for you. I know it's a new year, so, and I'm just starting out still. I think last I was at 44 subscribers. So for the new year thing, how about I do another contest of, once I get to 100 subscribers, I will give away, let's see, 6 booster packs, I guess. Yeah. The last contest I did went pretty well. We had a winner, and he graciously gave it away to the next person. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, I will give away 6 booster packs once I get 100 subscribers. So I'll keep making in my videos. I'll update what I'm at and stuff like that. So be sure to tell all your friends, whoever else you know to play Magic, let them know about me, let them know about my giveaways, let them know about all the videos I do, the FNMs, the learning videos, the deck techs. I try to do a lot of different things instead of just the straight FNM matches. I try to do a little bit of variety for everybody. So let them know about me, pass the word around, and once I get to 100 subscribers, I will do a giveaway of 6 booster packs, and I'll keep doing stuff like that. Like every time I meet a new benchmark of subscribers, I'll do a giveaway. So I think that's gonna be pretty good. So there we go. That said, we'll move on to the third hand here. Just nice good shuffle, hopefully. Alright. Boom, boom. 2 land, 2 1-drops, and 3 3-drops. Still not as good as our very first. That first hand that we did was amazing. I mean, that's how you want red deck to play right there. This one's actually, it's not bad. You have your 1-drop right here. You have one, in case stuff dies a lot, you have your Gribbon Lavamancer. I like that one. It's old. I found it. I got some kid had it in his box of old stuff, and I was like, hey, I'll trade for that. And he's like, sure. Anyways, then we have, in case we want to, Brimstone Valley. Ashandra's Phoenix is pretty good, and a Volt Charge. Perfect so far doesn't have much effect, but hey, it's 3 damage, so that can be relevant. Let's draw our cards. Land, 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 land. Wow, so that sucked. Well, this hand was looking good, and we eventually get our 3rd land for our things, but then we keep drawing land and some land. Oh, then we draw some more land. Hey, look! Then we draw another land, and then that Strong Kurt Noble and a land, and then a shrine. So this hand sucked, but you know it's Magic, so what are you gonna do about it? sorry that sucked. So, sorry I keep bumping the camera. I mean, it's not going to be terrible. Land just Goblin Arsonist, then land Grim Lavamancer, hitting for 2 a turn, maybe, unless you don't want to swim the Lavamancer. Land, bring out Phoenix, swing with that. Maybe something will die. You can Brimstone Volley for them. You can Volt Charge them if you need to bring back the Phoenix or something. But it's not terrible. And then hopefully you play the 2 burn spells. You can tap the Lavamancer to do another 2 damage. Get your way up to the Stormcrook Noble and then the Shrine. It's very, very. It plays out fast at first, but then it slows down tremendously because our first whatever draws of land just totally sucked. So you never know. It could work and it might not. So depending on what your opponent's doing and if they're countering anything you're doing. But so that's that. That's 3. I'm doing 3 hands of that. It was semi-successful, that last hand. The first hand that I did was probably the best hand that you're going to get as a red deck wins. Maybe not the best, but it's one of the best. So try looking for that if you can, or something similar to that. That Stormblood Berserker and then going into Koth is just, it's crazy good, especially when you have a Shrine out. For the versatility of Shrine is amazing. It's so powerful. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you like this video. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, tell all your friends about me, and see if we can get me up to 100 subscribers, and I will do that crazy good giveaway. So there's me making a fool of myself. Have a good day.
That's all for now, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe for more videos every single week. And check out Legacy Gaming Company. JishRM out.